Newsflash takes off with reports indicating that Emirates Airlines is suspending its Abuja-Dubai operations from October the 22nd due to irregularities in foreign currency repatriation policy. The aviation sector has been reeling from the inability of foreign airlines to get the dollar equivalent of the money and noted that if nothing is done to resolve the problem, Emirates will be the next to suspend its operations in Nigeria. It will be recalled that the Central Bank of Nigeria had last week approved the special secondary market intervention retail services for airlines operating in the country. This important one-off exercise is dedicated to the clearance of the backlog of matured foreign exchange obligations. Meanwhile, the Minister of State for Aviation, Senator Hadi Sirika, had described the special intervention by the CBN as a great relief for airline operators in the country who have complained bitterly over their inability to access the required foreign exchange to settle their backlog of obligations, which has adversely affected their operations. The Nigerian Civil Aviation Agency has assured local and foreign airlines operating in the country that with the forex concession granted them, the era of inability to repatriate funds to their home country is over. The agency noted that with the forex concession granted the airlines, it is expected that the foreign operators should carry out their operations with renewed vigor. And finally, on the foreign scene, where KLM Royal Dutch Airlines will suspend flights to Cairo beginning from January 2017 as a result of Egypt's foreign currency problems. Egypt is facing an acute dollar shortage that has stifled the ability of some companies to repatriate earnings and transfer money abroad, with many waiting in lengthy queues for allocations from the country's central bank and others resorting to an expensive black market for dollars that cuts into profits. The company said KLM's final flight from Cairo will depart on January the 7th, but Air France KLM will maintain its presence in the Egyptian capital, with Air France operating 6 weekly flights out of Paris.
This is the local airport's terminal runway, where planes take off and land. Both landing and taking off cannot be achieved without the help of a marshaller. They are usually dressed in orange jackets. These air marshallers are set to carry out their duties, directing the pilot. This is very crucial for proper parking of the plane. How is the work done?
Their work is to assist pilots in safe parking or safe position of aircrafts in order to avoid collision of aircraft wing tips or tail or engine stuck in anything. So much as there to assist the pilot. We use this reflective jacket, orange, So if it's coming afar, you see plenty of people in the airside with green and other colors. But this orange is mainly for marshallers. So if pilot is coming from afar, you know that's the marshaller. You'll be maybe like 2, 3 or more than that. But the person that raises his hand like this, the pilot knows that yes, that's the person to park me, and that's the bay I'm to park.
This work cannot be achieved without certain equipment.
It's air mop. We use it to protect ourselves from the aircraft noise. So in order not to damage our ears, so we use this to protect it. And this one is marshalling torch. So we use it in the daytime and as well in the night time. There's battery inside. I can on it in the night. For the pilot, if I raise it up, the pilot will know that yes, I'm there to park him. First, you go for training first. The training, the first one is 3 weeks. Now go for another one. Like 3 weeks again. Finish. You're not allowed to marshal. And before even you marshal, the experienced people on the field, they will still guide you, put it through for you to acquire the practical experience before you start marshalling the aircraft.
Victor KJ and others are air marshallers, and they talk about their job.
Before now, I don't have eyes in aviation, but accidentally, I just find myself and I flew along. It's a wonderful experience. The science is an interesting job. The science and it gets to expose you to know your environment and to know flying experience is a wonderful one. It's a wonderful one. So that makes the job interesting and enticing.
So we work for 6 hours. If we are on morning, we work from 7 to 1. If we are on afternoon, we work from 3 to 7. And if we are on night, we work from 7 to the next day. Then we go on 2 days off.
How does one become an air marshaller? What professional training qualifies you to become one?
There is nowhere again in Nigeria where marshalling is being taught in school. So they come in and they are trained. FAN trains them, and I think Int'l does the training, but presently it's FAN that arranges their training. And in fact, anytime you have audits, that's when we have either from NCA, ICAO, ACR, or Apex, they want to see their training records, they want to see their medical record. There are one group of people that are really taken care of, in the sense that, because what they do is safety related, and any mistake from them can be very costly.
On this runway, there are different colors of marking lines for different purposes. The white line is for vehicular movement. Red is called the safety line, and the yellow lines mark where the planes move and maneuver. That's not all. This demarcated portion is where an aircraft parks. It's made of concrete and can carry the weight of the plane.
Thanks for being a part of our program this week. I'm Bukola Jokitumbi. Bye for now.